What's up, everybody? It's your boy Randall D, Tech Geek RLD, back again with another video. Today we're going to take a look at the Sony X85J 4K 120Hz TV. Now, that was a mouthful. But anyways, what's special about this TV is the fact that it's a 2021 model and it does 4K at 120 Hz. So let's take a look at the compatibility with the Xbox Series X. Alright, so right from the jump, we're going to take it straight to settings and we'll take a look at the display compatibility. So we're going to go down here to display options, and as you can see, mine is already set at 4K 120 Hz. And if you notice, it says it doesn't support Dolby Vision for gaming, and it says the TV doesn't support Dolby Vision. That's only because it doesn't support Dolby Vision at 120 Hz. Now if I put the TV back to 60 Hz, then I will get Dolby Vision compatibility again. But the highlight of this is the fact that we want 120 Hz, so we don't need Dolby Vision. HDR10 will work just fine. So this TV is a go. This TV does everything. Dolby Vision, HDR10, HLOG, it does everything. All the high dynamic range options you could ever need. So without further ado, let's fire up Call of Duty and take a look at the settings inside Call of Duty. Alright, so now that we got Call of Duty fired up, we're going to go over here to graphics. And as you can see, ray tracing is disabled, but 120 Hz refresh rate is enabled. Now that's because in the dashboard settings, we had the system set for 4K 120 Hz. So when you launch the game, it automatically disables ray tracing and enables 120 Hz. Now, I guess 4K 120 Hz and ray tracing would have been a little taxing and extreme for the system. Long story short, I don't think it can handle it. But anyways, that's how you get 120 Hz enabled within Call of Duty. Alright, so next let's take a look at some gameplay footage. Now as you can see, the gameplay footage here is ridiculously smooth. Now watching it from your TV at home via YouTube is probably not going to do it justice, because you're not seeing that 120 Hz motion that I see. But playing at 120 Hz versus playing at 60 Hz is a game changer, ladies and gentlemen. Not to mention the games that run at 30 Hz. Now 120 Hz is just on a whole nother level. Now let's talk about some of the advantages you're going to have if you play on the Series X on a 120 Hz TV, or if you play on a computer with a 144 Hz monitor. You're going to be at an advantage to the competition. Now all those people out there who are still playing on the PS4, the PS4 Pro, or the Xbox One, Xbox One S, or the Xbox One X, y'all gonna have to upgrade. It's just the way it is. The Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 is the way to go, but it is expensive. But if you want to be above the competition, if you want to have that edge and speed over the competition, you're gonna have to upgrade, and it's worth it. It's worth every cent. Alright, let's take a look at another game. So this time we're gonna take a look at Gears 5. And Gears of War 5 is another game on Microsoft's list that runs at 120 Hz on the Xbox Series X. There's a couple other games that ran 120 Hz too. They also got something called Xbox Game Boost, or something along those lines, where it takes the One X games and allows the Series X to run those games with an uncapped frame rate, which will let the system run the older games at 120 Hz also. But let's take a look at the Gears 5 settings. So Gears 5 is a little different. It's not like Call of Duty where you set the frame rate via the dashboard. On Gears 5, you have to go into settings and change the multiplayer frame rate to 120 Hz. So there's also your HDR options and things like that also in the settings there. But so that's how you enable 120 Hz on Gears 5. So while we're at it, let's take a look at some gameplay footage. I'm not going to play a full match. I'm just going to kind of run around, get a kill here and there, just to let you guys see how smooth it is and let you guys get a taste of what the visuals look like when running the Series X at 4K 120 Hz. Like this guy right here, look at him. Ugh. Gonna learn today. Put some respect on my name. We're gonna learn. I'm playing on 120 Hz. Get that out of here. Go upgrade your system. But anyways, so yeah, this is Gears 5. It looks pretty good. Nice and vibrant, crisp, sharp, smooth. Like, The smoothness is ridiculous. That's what she said. But anyways, so this is Gears 5 running on the Series X at 120 hertz. I'm gonna play one more final game. We're gonna take a look at Tomb Raider next, just to see what the visuals look like running on this TV. Alright, now we're taking a look at Rise of the Tomb Raider. Now this is the second Tomb Raider game. There's 3 in the trilogy. This particular game, I think at the moment, is being ran at 60 frames per second. It's not running at 120 hertz. Nonetheless, I think this also may be one of the games on the FPS boost list for the Xbox Series X and Series S. There is a list of games that Xbox team is working on where it will allow the Xbox Series X and S to run the game's uncapped frame rate. I think I mentioned that already, but I think Tomb Raider is one of those games. But to enable it, you have to go into the dashboard settings and enable FPS boost, turn the game back on, and things of that nature. But I'm just kind of showcasing this game just to give you guys, you know, a visual perspective of what it looks like on the Sony 75-inch TV. This game is beautiful. Whenever I want to showcase what the visual power of the systems could do, I always run Rise of the Tomb Raider. Alright, so that kind of concludes this, guess you could say, this overview of the Xbox Series X and this Sony 75-inch display. Now, this is my first time going with Sony. I usually go with LG or Samsung, but I was like, you know what? It's almost the end of the world. It's 2021. You know, let's try something new, right? So I need a new TV for my apartment, so I decided to go with Sony this time around. And long story short, I am impressed. This TV does everything. Now, this TV is just not a review. You know, I may do a review next on this TV, talking about all the specs, all the settings, my picture settings, and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, I may do that next. I don't know. You know, time is expensive these days. But I'll try to leave a link to this TV below. I got mine at Best Buy. Now, for 75 inches, it's going to run you a pretty penny. It's going to run you close to $2,000. But you know what they say, if you want the best, and you know how technology is, you get what you pay for, right? And like I said earlier, at 75 inches, go big or go home. You know, if you can't do 75, stay home. If you're trying to watch the Super Bowl, stay home. You know, it is what it is. It's your boy Randall D, Tech Geek RLD. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and you know my slogan, game time. They gonna learn today. All right, y'all. Peace.